When I started, I was working by myself, alone, yeah. Not long, maybe like 6 months, and I hired someone because that was an expansion. Two of us were working for probably 2 years when it was like 2 or 3 employees. I can't really recall right now, but I don't know what I was doing. I was just willing to work hard, come in every day at 6 a.m. and just work till whenever things are done. I would be the first one in, last one out, as they say, and figure out on the way how to manage people, how to lead people, how to create different tools, the clock-ins, the scheduling. I was figuring everything out as I went, and Voss joined, and it was a lot easier. And then we were just like, if we can't find a tool, we would create it, and then took it really to the next level. Voss once joined, it was like that growth on steroids. We started like really putting our two heads together and just taking it to the next level. We're here at 300 Bar Harbor. That's the name of the building here in Pennsylvania. This is where I used to deliver. It's a big building. And I would sit here sometimes when I would have time, because most of the time I wouldn't have lunch. I would have to eat when there would be a red light. But some days when I do have time and it's not as busy, I would sit here, look at the water, and eat my lunch, and imagine that one day I would live in Bal Harbour in South Florida. Just because I would, travel here and there, and sometimes we would go to the mall or something else. I wasn't able to afford anything to buy at the mall, but I would imagine. And then I would come here and I would work in this building with the Bar Harbor that's pretty close in the name. I would imagine that one day I'll save enough money. I'm not sure how, by delivering these packages and working hard, how I would be able to afford that life. And the fact that we're here, and I'm just like reminiscence of the time, like how God made everything possible for me and my family. It's just unreal. It's surreal, to be honest with you. But it was a cool spot for me to tell you guys, whatever you dream about, that like if you stick to it, damn, it's so crazy how it can make it. That God can make it possible if you actually claim it, that you're for real, that you just don't sit on the couch, watch TV and kind of wish you were rich, or wish you would live someplace, or wish you had apps. If you get up and do it and show this world, show God, show this universe that you are for real, you're not gonna quit, you're gonna do whatever is possible, actually the universe lets you have it. Do I have nostalgia about the hard work? To be honest with you, no. I'm just gonna be straight honest with you. I have the nostalgia of working in the trenches with my guys here at FedEx. That was always fun. You never know what the next day would bring, especially during peak season. That's why I think there's a reason why I still continue working every peak season, because I have the nostalgia of the hustle mentality, like problem solving. Hey, who's doing this, who's doing that? That guy called out, that truck broke down at 8 p.m. Like 5 people pull up to them, like they could be going home, but they pull up. I love that, so I'm still doing that. But as far as just doing it here by myself, no employees, working for myself, I don't have a nostalgia. That was a moment in my life that I'm thankful for. That otherwise I wouldn't have employees if I didn't stick to it. But I like working in teams. I like working with people. Here, literally every day I was working by myself. So we have a lot of drivers, we have managers where it's like, oh, like it's tough and all that. It's like when you don't have no employees, no co-workers, no people that report to you, no people that you report to, and that's, I don't know. Some people like working by themselves. I love being around people, so I don't have a nostalgia, but I knew the price that I had to pay in order to have the life that I have now, and I was willing to pay that price. It's like when you go to the restaurant, it might be a very expensive restaurant. You open up a menu, it says steak, $275. You're like, oh, I can make a steak at home myself. Or I know a restaurant that charges not $275, but charges $75. No problem. Close down the menu, go to a different restaurant. But if you want to be at that restaurant and try the chef's steak at $275, you got to be willing to pay that price. So same thing in life. I was willing to pay that price for many years before I have this life.